Okay, this is the second variation of the bird dog exercise. So I'm going to go through the whole setup all over again. So for this variation, we're going to be lifting our legs up. But before we do that, you're going to make sure your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, your shoulders are relaxed. Your shoulders aren't way up here, they're not way down here, they're kind of in a middle position, so you can do kind of a push-up, relax down, and then kind of find a middle position in between those two. And that's a good place for your shoulders to be. For your back, you don't want to be arched like this, and you don't want to be extended like this. You want to have a little bit of a curve in your lower back, and that's going to be your neutral position. That's going to be really important now that we're adding in the legs. So the back, if you need to do a few cats and cows to find that neutral position, and just kind of get that awareness of where your back is, that's the way to do it. And now the most important part of the exercise is activating the transverse abdominis muscle. So we're going to get you, there's a whole video on that. You need to watch it and master that exercise to do this. So you're going to activate that transverse abdominis. That's going to flatten out your belly a bit. You're going to hold that contraction, and then you're going to lift one leg up like this, and then you're going to come down. The biggest thing to look out for when you're doing this is that your pelvis doesn't drop to one side, and when you come up high here, you don't want your back arcing. So in a lot of people, I will say, do not go up very high, just keep it low, because I'd rather you do that and maintain a really good back position than go up too high and all of a sudden your back is hyperextending and you start aggravating your back. A good cue would be to pretend that there is a ball right on your lower back here, and that you can't let that ball fall off. So that's the best way to think about it. Now you're going to alternate legs usually. So I'll be like, go up for 3 seconds, down for 3 seconds. Keep that transverse abdominis muscle engaged while you're doing this. You'll notice on my right side, I definitely don't go up as high. That's because I have some issues on that side, and it's harder for me, and I'm going to lose my positioning if I do that. So I try to keep that neutral spine as much as I can. I'm not perfect. I don't expect you to be perfect either, but you want to be as close. Try to do it as good as you possibly can, because that'll give you the best results. Now, depending on who you are, what the case is, I might say just alternate legs. I might tell you to hold it while you're up there. I might tell you to do all sorts of different parameters. So it's a case by case. The parameters are definitely case by case. But that's the general idea of how to do this second version of the bird dog exercise.